I will record this meeting. Oke, semuanya ada yang mau ditanyakan? Nggak ada, aman ya? Oke, kalau bisa nanti ini ya, raise your hand, karena di aku nggak nampak kalau share screen. Dan semoga nanti kalau bisa raise hand, kalian bisa aku sebut namanya. Jadi kelihatan, itu kayak tadi, nanti kayak thumbs up gitu kelihatan di sini. Oke, so I think without further ado, we can, start our discussion today. I will not say debate, karena nanti takutnya kayak panas gitu. I will say maybe like discussion, like a deep discussion about today's topic. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Afira Salsabila. I'm going to be your moderator for today's discussion. Before we get started, I would like to tell some regulation for our discussion today. The first thing, everyone should respect each other's point of view. The second, please don't interrupt someone with sentence. The third, please support your statement with the evidence and provide in rational for your points. And the last, I would like be the one who guide the flow of the discussion today. Okay, as we all know, the topic for today's discussion is, can e-learning substitute classroom learning? All right, without further ado, I think we can listen the opening statement or opening mark from pros side. Okay, maybe from the pro side has a representative for delivering the statement. Okay, so Jihan.
Okay, Miss. Thanks for the time. Can learning substitute classroom learning? Of course. We think learning can substitute classroom learning because which has been proven to be what we are doing today at this time. We are join a learning classroom. And then we think learning is more become effective than classroom learning. Okay, Miss, it's our prologue.
Okay, so that is statement, the opening statement from pros side, and the second thing we can listen from the cons side. From the cons side. That can you can share this statement, or you can say anything. Oh, you are still muted, so that's why. Yeah.
So sorry.
Time to up, Miss.
Yeah.
Okay. We disagree about this statement from Jihan because learning is not effective. Then not effective in Indonesia because in Indonesia is a development country, and then network connection is limited for rural areas in Indonesia. So maybe when learning is in learning in Indonesia diterapkan, I think it's lost education and minim feedback between student and teacher.
Okay. Okay, so thank you from the pros and cons side. So like from the pro side, they say that we are doing right now is e-learning because you know that of the situation, the classroom is going to be online, everything and everywhere. But the conside, they say e-learning cannot substitute classroom because not all the place in Indonesia can access for the internet. So like maybe from the pros have statement to add dari pro dulu. Oke, Andika.
Okay, thank you for having me, Miss. Actually, I very disagree with the statement of Indah as a cons statement because you know we are in the digital era. I think Indonesia can improve the connection in the future, and we can we can access anything in the future. We must know about like metaverse. We must know about like Zoom, like Google Meet, and other media. And if we use online system, we can get a lot of method like the student and the teacher can make them creative with can share the picture with the games and others. Maybe it's from our statement. Miss.
Okay, thank you, Andika. So Andika said like Indonesia need to adjust with the advance of technology right now. And then having a e-learning, there are so many various methods to deliver the material as well. So how about from the con side? With the statement from the pro. Maybe it's right or Anna or we have Zidan here from the con side.
Okay, Miss. This cons, this problem, uneven distribution of the network in each region is not evenly distributed.
But then, maybe Zidan can give example more. Maybe in your village, the distribution for internet is not good, or
Yes,
gimana?
network is not good.
Okay. Okay. So from the con side, it still emphasize that Indonesia cannot have a good internet connection for a student to access e-learning. As we know, like Indonesia is a big country, right? There are so many places, and especially in the rural area. Maybe in Zidan place di Riau, it's not too good for the internet. I don't know. Again, from the pro side, again, can give additional statement. Okay, one thing.
Okay, thank you, Miss. I think what Jidan say about a bad connection, right? Like Indonesian, we have approved like Open University, that a university has learning online, like 100% online, and e-learning can be accessed in anywhere. So if I think if not anywhere you place in Riau have not bad connection, I think you can move to some place who have a good connection, because e-learning can access anywhere and anytime.
Okay, I see. That's the good point from the pro side. They can give the real example. In Indonesia, there is Open University, which is the university and learning did by online. Okay, that's a good point. Oh, how about from the cons? Okay, I think try is try to think, yeah.
Okay.
Try is
Maybe
try to think.
I think the example from a pro side is about a universitas terbuka. So that's the student is almost people that have good understanding about how to use laptop or smartphone. But sometimes you can look for another side that's primary school. In one side, if you know about the daerah terbelakang terpencil, and I don't know what one more. In the real life, there's a condition that some of the teacher have to visit their students' home. Because most of them don't have any device or have bad connection, so the student have to visit one by one of the students' home. So I think that e-learning is not the best purpose to substitute the classroom because of that limited of connection, limited of device, and also limited of the knowledge to use the device.
Okay, I see.
I think
Okay.
that's a real life that I found in my village.
Okay, we have another good point here, like from the devices as well, like the 3T area in Indonesia, they cannot access for the device, and then the teacher must go to the student's home. And we have Indah here to give additional from the con side.
Okay, I read on social media, but in Makassar, there was a student looking for a signal, and then she got into an accident. I know maybe she's not being careful, but it's a very ironic to read this news in Indonesia.
I see. That's the struggle from the student, you know. They want to get internet connection, but eventually it becomes an accident, right? See. Okay, maybe from the pro, give the strengths evidence for the pro thing for e-learning. Okay, from Shafira.
Positive opinions learning online, then we can set the time.
Okay.
Engine insight and ability to produce application in the learning process. And the negative opinion of online learning is complicated. The deadline for submitting assessment is too fast.
Okay. So I get a point from Shafira, you know, like having e-learning, it can reduce the time for learning. Like we don't have any energy to go somewhere. We just stay at home and with our devices, and we can, yeah, reduce the, okay, reduce the time. We can, we will have additional from Andika first here.
I will add from Safira. Maybe if we get a online system, we can do anything. We can work a lot more than in offline times, because if offline times we must go to the camp, to the university or the school. But if you still at home, you can do anything. You can do a lot more than in the university or in the offline space. Thank you.
Okay, I can stress here like the efficiency for e-learning, right? Okay, we have pro side again here, Jihan.
Okay, when I want to, Indah said that when online ada anak yang kena accidents gitu ya. But there are so many accidents too when children go to school. Have you ever heard that there are children who have to cross rivers, and even cliff uh, tebing to go to school? And then when Try said that uh, it's not effective because uh, any many problem like signal, like etc. But in my opinion, only because of one weakness, we can say that a learning not effective, because in fact there are many advantages that we can do online. And uh, and about the treaty, keterbatasan in treaty, Kominfo do the bootcamp in treaty area to help some people to access internet. And I think uh, in this situation, di kondisi sekarang, online, uh, every people must do adaptation, and yes, aduh, blank. Okay, thank you.
Okay, I see. So I get a point from the pro side. It's not only e-learning, like Inda said, the story from the student to get the internet connection and then have the accident. The classroom learning as well, like the offline classroom, the student also need to struggle more to go to the classroom, like climbing the cliff or something like that, like Jihan said. Okay, see. Okay. We have cons here. Oh yeah, we have Anna.
Okay. In the other focus, the negative benefit from e-learning, not just about rural areas in Indonesia, that just focus on the capital city, internet access, and the other is in about learning loss. Maybe you're familiar from Nadiem Makarim. And in condition pandemic, the student in Indonesia many have learning loss because the learning loss, the student under undergrad university level not able to e-learning because the improving for thinking, example cognitive, critical thinking, and high order thinking, the level is low. And the other focus is the have a limited communication. I mean just one way communication, satu arah, not a two way communication. Different if you at the classroom not e-learning, and that is mengakibatkan lack of communication skill of because social isolation.
Okay, I see, I see. So from the point of Miss Anna, it's about the skill itself. If e-learning, they can decrease the skill from the people, especially for socializing, for socializing with other, because just only have one way communication. Okay, so I think we have like one session more, dari pros and cons to deliver the statement, and then I will give like the conclusion from both of the sides. Okay, maybe from the pro first. Okay, Andika.
Okay, I think I will deserve my. I think if we can online system, we can get a lot of positive things, like we can reduce the cost, we cannot pay the development building costs, facilities in the university, and other. If we just hemat, right? And we can still learn when the world have a bad situation, like pandemic, disaster, or other bad things. I think it's important things if we uh, if we must to move to e-learning system. I think anyone can add me. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, anyone want to give additional for this statement, the pro side? Maybe from Jihan or Wanti or Shafira. Okay, Jihan.
To add the additional from Andika's statement, and to respond what the to respond Manaviah statement, I think in a learning we can do still we can do a two-way communication, because a learning is breaks the limitation of physical barrier, like we do today at this time. It's a two-way communication, and with a learning, students are exposed to a different method education. We can use the image, sound, text, videos, and anything, and etc. And I think to a learning one can more easy than classroom learning. Okay, Miss. Thank you.
Okay, thank you from pro side. Wanti, you want to give additional or enough from the pro before I jump to the con side?
I think
Okay.
enough, Miss.
Okay, so from the pro side, so they believe that e-learning can help a lot for a student because it's not only for one-way communication, but two-way. They can do both communication, student or teacher, and especially for the price, it's more less pricey because they don't need to pay the development building cost, and especially in this condition, the pandemic condition, everything needs to be online to what is it, decrease the number of the virus. That's the closing from the pros. Maybe if now we can hear from the con side. Okay, Indah.
Okay, I think why learning is just satu arah, because learning is just instruction tend to focus on theory rather than practice. Then I think when learning is applied in Indonesia, it's so hard to move and change the old habit of society in is not easy.
Okay. Okay, from Anna.
Okay. For now in Indonesia, it's not completely ready yet. In terms of facility and device, network, communication skill or communication way, and psychological development level from student being e-learning from classroom.
I see. Okay. So
Maybe I can to add from statement.
Yeah. From Zidan or Try, give additional or that's enough from your
Yes,
side.
maybe I can just edit the. I think the most ineffective side of employment of e-learning to substitute the classroom is the first one, about limited network and also device limited, especially in the rural area, that teacher have to visit the student home one by one, and also online school not effective for undergraduate student, especially in kindergarten, primary and junior high school until to senior high school, because they have to learn from the small step. They have to learn from little things until they can to learn by themselves. And also if online school, that's a limited communication face to face. and minim feedback quickly and directly between student and teacher. And I think e-learning is good, but to support online school, not to substitute. I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay, that's a good point. Before that, Zidane want to give additional? Mhm. Yeah,
So
okay.
yes, the bad impact of online learning makes student less to enthusiastic about learning, to low motivation, and then make to be cheating through
Okay.
various methods.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Right. Okay.
Mm.
Thank you, Zidane from the cons try and Ana tadi from the con side. Okay, so I think I can get the conclusion from both of side, like the cons and pro already give the best statement from their side. And I think, I guess we can reach the conclusion that e-learning is not suited to the classroom, but it can collaborate, like Try said, right? Because of course, everything have negative and positive, especially in Indonesia, it's not completely ready. So like we can collaborate. Like collaborate is like not to erase one of the method, but like make it what is available, two of them. Kayak bisa digunakan e-learning, bisa digunakan classroom learning, bisa digunakan. It's not substitute, but collaborate. I think that's the point from Try as well, yang tadi mencoba untuk memberikan apa nih closing statementnya. Okay, so give applause for you guys. You're so amazing. Wow. Yeah. Unexpected loh. Wait, I want to stop the recording first. Stop.